And we are rolling, people. It's time to get quizzical. It's time to get spicy. It's time to get zesty. It's quiz time. If you have not already, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Represent, support the channel. I want 100 subscribers, so help me out. I'm watching you. The shout outs. Big shout out to Jake and Emily in Dubai. Big shout out to Amma and the sportsmen. You're massive, the footballing legends. And a big shout out to the Mallorca boys. You know who you are. Right, let's go. It's 3 categories, 4 questions per category. The first category is geography. Get yourself ready. Time to get the brain cells pumping. Geography. Question number 1. What continent do you find Fiji? We all want to go there. If you haven't been there already, it's a lovely, lovely place. Relaxed, chilled vibes. Fiji. What continent is Fiji in? That's question number 1. Question number 2. What is the capital city of India? Okay. What is the capital city of India? Think about it. That's question number 2 in geography. Moving on to question number 3, Greenland. Greenland is the world's largest island. Did you know that? Did you know that? Greenland is the world's largest island, but what country owns Greenland? Did you know that it's not even a country? Fun and learning, people. So Greenland, or Greenland, is the world's largest island, but who owns Greenland or Greenland? Sorry about the accent. That's the question. Question 3, who owns Greenland? It's not a country. Fact. And then moving on to the last question of the category. It's a multi-answer question, and we all know what happens when it's a multi-answer question, don't we, people? It's music time. Name me 3. This one's a bit of a tough one. Again, big shout out to Rick Wayne. It's a bit of a tough one, because we know that Greenland is not going to be one of these answers, by the way. Name me 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 countries starting with the letter G for Greenland. Yeah. Name me 3 countries starting with G and not Greenland. There's loads in Africa, by the way. Big shout out to Marianne. And we're done. Yeah. So that was geography. Geography, get out of here. And in we come with something else. And I think we all know, if you're regular supporters of the quiz channel, we all know what it is now, don't we?
Spelling round. Spelling round.
It's the spelling round, people. Southern US state, Mississippi. How do you spell it? The southern US state of Mississippi. How do you spell Mississippi? That's the spelling round. Get out of here, spelling round. We're now in with general knowledge. Question 1, general knowledge. What is the main ingredient in the creamy, lovely dip called hummus? What's the main ingredient in the lovely, amazing, creamy dip called hummus? That's question 1. We are in general knowledge, people. I'm feeling a bit hungry now, even talking about hummus. Question number 2, general knowledge. What was the first song to cross 1 billion views on YouTube? So imagine 1 billion people have listened to this song. I'm not saying it's a good one, but what was that song? Bit of a tough question, but this happened, I do believe, not so long ago. So it's not like, say, Michael Jackson or Madonna. What song which everyone was listening to crossed 1 billion views? If you don't know, give it a guess. But yeah, let's say there's a few actions that you can do to this song. You have to do some actions to it, okay? So that's question number 2, but it's also a good fact. Good fact. So again, fun and learning, people. Question 3 in general knowledge. What year did the Titanic sink? What year did the Titanic sink? Okay, so in school we learn about it. The 1996 classic with Leonardo DiCaprio, the Titanic, the film. What year did it sink though? And just to give you a bit of a clue, was it 1912 or was it 1922? Long time ago, but the choice is yours, 1912 or 1922. And if Leo DiCaprio is watching this quiz right now, word up, Leo. How's it going, buddy? So that's question 3 in general knowledge. Question number 4, the last question of the category, general knowledge. It's a multi-answer question, so we're going to have some music. But here's the question, listen carefully. 4 animals 4 animals, not fish though, not fish. 4 animals that start with the letter C for Charlie. 4 animals, not fish. Starting with the letter C. What is it? Brain cells pumping. Think about it. Hurry up. 2 seconds. Yeah, and we're done. General knowledge. Get out of here. And it's the last category of the quiz, people. I'm sure you're sad. Sport and movies. Question 1, sport and movies. As per the Deloitte Football Money League report in 2020, that's a tongue twister, isn't it? Let's say it again. As per the Deloitte Football Money League report in 2020, who right now is the richest football club in the world? What a question. This is a humdinger. So who is right now the richest football club in the world? They made last year £741 million. 741 million made in revenue. Who is that football club? The choice is yours. Question 2, in sport and movies. Roger Federer, the legend, has won the most tennis Grand Slam tournament titles, okay? He's got 20. He's won the most tennis Grand Slam tournament titles. Who is in second place? I want a tennis player. Who's that famous tennis player? Who is behind Roger Federer in terms of the most Grand Slam tennis tournament titles? Bit of a tongue twister, but it's a good question, okay? The choice is yours. Good luck. That's question 2 in sport and movies. Question number 3, we're going on to movies now. How many Mission Impossible movies has the legend Tom Cruise made? There's quite a few of them. Mission Impossible, and I'm sure we've all seen them. Or at least seen one of them. So how many Mission Impossible movies has Tom Cruise made? That's question number 3, sport and movies. The last question of the category, and as always, you know, it's a Disney question. What film do you find a boy whose nose grows when he lies? Good film, by the way. What Disney film do you find a boy when he tells a lie, his nose grows? That's question number 4 in sport and movies. And that is nearly the end of the quiz, because right now we have got one last part of the quiz, and that is the guesstimate round, people. Guesstimate round.
It's time to guess. It's guesstimate time. It's time to guess. Oh yeah, it's the guesstimate round. Yeah, baby.
Guesstimate round. Robert Downey Jr., who plays Iron Man, how old is he? Oprah Winfrey, the American talk show host, how old is she? Ages. Put them together. What's the answer? That's the guesstimate round question. Robert Downey Jr., who plays Iron Man, and Oprah Winfrey, who's the American talk show host, their ages right now, add them together, what number does it make? And the good thing is you can have a buffer below or above of 5 years, okay? So I'm going to be kind to you. That's it. Quiz is over. Let's go. Watch out. Spoiler alert. We're going to go back to the answers. Here we go. Geography. Question number 1. What continent do you find Fiji? It is Oceania, or you could have Australasia. Did you know that? Fun and learning, people. So the answer is Oceania. I will also accept Australasia. What's the capital city of India? It is New Delhi. I will also accept Delhi because I'm like that. I'm a good guy. So New Delhi or Delhi is the answer for question number 2. Question number 3. Greenland is the world's largest. Greenland is the world's largest island, but who owns it? The answer is Denmark. Denmark own Greenland. Imagine. And then question number 4, name me 3 countries starting with G. You could have had Gabon, Gambia, Georgia, Germany, Ghana, Guinea-Bissau, Equatorial Guinea, Greece, and of course not Greenland. So a bit of a tough one, but how did you do? Let me know. That was a bit of a tough one. Big shout out to Rick Wayne. Mississippi, this is how we spell it. Mississippi. So Mississippi. Very confusing, but how did you do? Let me know. Good luck if you got it right. Mississippi. General knowledge, question number 1. What's the main ingredient in the creamy dip hummus? It is chickpeas. Okay. Question 2 in general knowledge. What was the first song to cross 1 billion views on YouTube? If you understood what that meant, that was Gangnam Style. Whoop them Gangnam Style. Whoop, 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 whoop. Can you imagine 1 billion views? It's that popular. Question number 3. What year did the Titanic sink? Was it 1912 or 1922? It was 1912. Long time ago, and just under 1,500 people perished. Anyway, let's lift up the mood. 4 animals, not fish, starting with the C. You could have had a cheetah, cat, caterpillar, centipede, camel, cow, chipmunk, chameleon, crow, or a chicken. That's the answer for general knowledge. Good luck. How are you doing so far? Last category of the quiz, sport or movies. As per the Deloitte Football Money League report in 2020, who right now is the richest football club in the world? I know for a fact Mark Hudson's watching this, and I know you've got it wrong, Mark, because you probably thought it was Real Madrid. You probably thought it was Manchester United, but you're wrong because it is Barcelona. Imagine Barcelona first, Real Madrid second, and Manchester United a third. Question 2, Roger Federer. Roger Federer has won the most tennis Grand Slam tournaments. Who is second place? Now, somebody's got 19, somebody's got 17. It's probably out of Rafa Nadal and Novak Djokovic. Novak Djokovic has got 17, so the answer is Rafa Nadal with 19. Rafa Nadal is the answer, and he is after Roger Federer in terms of the most Grand Slam wins in tennis. Question 3, how many Mission Impossible movies has Tom Cruise starred in? It is 6. Can you imagine 6 films? And I do believe he's actually going to be making more. So the answer is 6. And very lastly, what film do you find a boy whose nose grows when he tells a lie? It, of course, is Pinocchio. And also, did you know Pinocchio was made in 1940? Imagine, 1940 was when Pinocchio was made. The original, of course. Very lastly, the last question of the quiz. Robert Downey Jr. is how old? How old? 55. Oprah Winfrey, the American talk show host, how old is she? She is 66. Imagine, 66, 55. The answer is 121. So if you guessed, let's go 5 years under, 116, and if you've guessed 126, in between 116 and 126, if you've guessed that, congratulations, because you have got the points, people. How did you do? Let me know. It's a fun, spicy quiz to get the brain cells pumping. It's just a little bit of fun, people, but make sure that you do support the channel. Subscribe, stay safe, stay healthy, and reach out to me if you do want me to do any personal quizzes for you. Big love. Ciao for now.